So, good evening, everybody, and welcome back to DxT Live. This is TTSL and week 3, and the track has been picked, I can see. Guys, but first of all, just to let you know, this evening, as you can see in the chat, I am not by myself. I do have my co-back with me. Some of you may know him, some of you may not. But guys, please welcome Justin.
Hey, how you doing, girly?
How you doing, buddy? How's it going?
Never disappoint with the intro. You really love me, don't you, buddy?
Mate, I've got to give him a big, massive build-up, ain't I?
I'm gonna have to buy you some flowers.
Oh, please don't.
How you doing, mate?
I'm good. Obviously, Justin, this is your first TTSL race, so
Actually,
you missed out.
Not.
TTSL.
I've been in this league before.
Yeah, no, the Saturday, it's the first TTSL. Obviously, it's just
Saturday,
started.
Yes.
Yeah, TTSL. So, the format is basically no one knows the races until, well, the night. No one knows the track, sorry, until the evening. As you saw then, it's one-shot quali and a 25% race.
And the first track that we're actually going to be at is Sao Paulo, Brazil.
It is indeed. It's a South American special. South American special this evening.
I actually really like this track. It's one of my favorites.
It is a nice track. And if I tell you what, DxT Live, aka I'm guessing that's Gaz. I'm guessing by the looks of it. Justin is back. Yes, he is.
Yeah, it's been a while. This is my second time being back commentating.
Yep.
How long has it been, actually?
I don't think it's been that long. Yeah, it's been a couple of weeks.
Yeah, it's only been like about 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Had a little break with renovations around the house, but they got most of the loud noises completed. So.
Oh, it's Hobo. Sorry, yes, Hobo. Sorry, that is Hobo. Hobo obviously isn't racing this evening. He's away on work, I think. So Hobo obviously.
And this is gonna make it interesting, actually,
What's
because
that?
it's the first time I've ever done commentating in player-created liveries instead of actual.
Yeah, mate. I also do try to pick a livery of best livery of the night as well. So.
Well, this is good for me then, because I have absolutely no idea what they look like, and you probably recognize some of them before. So I might actually.
Well, I'm hoping some of them change it up. I really am.
Yeah.
Yeah, last week was Blyther. Is he in here?
Oh, I already have my favorite.
Oh, Cons is out. Bless Blyther. Is he not in?
I don't believe so.
Blyther was supposed to be in.
Oh, and there goes Pin.
There's oh, that's a new one on me. That one that's just gone out. Oh, do I really want to say? Do we want to attempt his name?
Who?
That guy that's just gone out.
Oh, Pin-Size Geezer.
Oh, Pin-Size, there you go. That's it, Pin-Size Geezer. But yeah, I thought Blyther was supposed to be in, but obviously he's not at the moment. Okay, so he could be joining second race. Who knows? So yeah, go through some of the liveries. Obviously, we'll talk through them during the races.
We might actually have to look on Freedom here, as he did get a purple sector 2, but I think this is Vanagess's pole position here.
Blyther couldn't make it. I've just seen Blyther couldn't make it.
Oh, I just saw that at the bottom. Marshall, your brother, actually, got disqualified. Might have cut the track a little bit.
And someone else got disqualified as well.
Yeah, there was two of them, and they were Marshall and Bentley.
Yeah, there you go then. So Ven sits on the pole with that nicely brightly coloured outfit. DxT Matty is in second, Freedom in third, Moyland in fourth, Speedy in fifth, Non-Human sixth, Dara in seventh. It's Luli in eighth, James in ninth. Then you have Marshall, who was DSQ'd in 10th, Bexney in 11th, who just DSQ'd. Then you got DxT Cons in 12th, who had put in 19th, and who was that guy?
Pin-Size Geezer.
There you go, Pin-Size Geezer in 13th, who didn't put in a time either.
I only recognize like about half of the grid here, so hopefully it's going to be a good one. I'm not used to some of these people, but I did just see that Freedom did leave the session. We might have to get him back in. But I might actually do that real quick. But if
Apparently.
not,
Oh yeah, no, yeah, go for it.
oh, go ahead.
No, it's fine. Go for it. I'll just yeah,
Oh,
go
okay.
for it.
Is there a formation lap into this, or we're just going straight off?
I think there's a formation lap, but you know, only 11 for this evening. I think is that the lowest
12.
of
Well, 12?
12?
No,
It's 12.
13. 13 actually.
Ah, right,
It was
okay, that's
13.
fine. Yep. I'll say with 11. I think that's the lowest. Our freedom's back.
Up there is
Um,
freedom. Perfect.
I'll say 11. I think that was the lowest of the season so far. But
He was 13.
there's the formation lap. We're going underway then. So there's the tyres. Have a quick look at the tyres. No, that's not what we want, and we want that map up as well. So the softs seem to be the option to start off with, but the mediums, only 3 of them is DxT Cons. Then you got Dara and non-human as well. Let's have a look at the liveries quickly. There's a nice yellow one there, which Freedom's actually the black one.
It looks interesting, but I already have my favorite.
Okay.
And you'll definitely understand why once you see it. Go to
Okay.
Jamie Murphy.
Jamie Murphy.
Jamie Murphy?
That's why, because it's a Portuguese thing.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go. I know why. So
if I'm actually, if we're just gonna, oh sorry, just back to my mic. If we're just gonna like, not even, if me not being patriotic and actually being more unbiased, I would have to say, it's a little bit of a tough one because the thing is, you actually do see most of these drivers with the same like design, just different color schemes.
Yep. So
And I might have to go for someone that actually has it original.
you're going to go for an original design.
Like basically one that's unique, because there's a lot of people that are using the same livery.
You there, Justin?
What? Yep, I'm here. Do you hear me?
So, yeah, you're phasing in and out, dude.
Oh Lord, please don't tell me.
Right. So just seen Hobo say the TTWL. Obviously Wednesday. We'll sort that out in a minute as we're going to get underway. I'm going to try and get a better view of these 5 red lights.
Change it now. It should fix it.
There we go. So we're on Moyland. There's 3, there's 4, there's 5 red lights. Then you got Ven and DxT Matty, and the boards keep flashing. But what's wrong with Freedom? What's happened to Freedom? He has got a really bad start.
I have
Wow.
no idea what happened.
Oh
there. It
my
looks like he's
God.
glitching out a lot.
I think because the boards were glitching. Freedom is really having a really bad time of it at the moment.
Oh, and Marshall has no front wing. Your brother has no front wing, Curly.
Oh well, so yep, there you go. So I think he's left Freedom past there as well. So Freedom and Ian are not haven't had a good start of it whatsoever.
It's going to be a little bit of a interesting here, but I do gotta say, Moyland and Maddie, DxT Maddie, has both had an amazing start at the beginning of this. Moyland with a little bit of a better one than DxT Maddie, but
Yep.
with Maddie starting ahead of Moyland by 2 positions, kept that position.
But Ven is literally right up the gearbox right now of Moyland. But look behind those 3, you've got non-human Dara as well, along with Louis. So you've got 3.
We might see a move here. Oh, we might see a move. Go to NRX. Dara is closing in on non-human into turn 1.
Pinsize is out. Where's he gone?
Virtual safety car.
Oh, and a spin for Cons. Cons at the back has gone for a spin as well.
Actually, that's the second one. He actually spun prior near the end. You see that hairpin at the end of sector 2?
Yeah.
That was where he spun out first, and then he spun out second just then. So his rear tires are definitely gonna be a little bit
hot.
Let's just say that you can cook your eggs on those tires. Just don't forget your oil. But as it stands right now, Maddie still holds the lead in an early virtual safety car at this point, and we've already had one driver be gone at this. So it's very unfortunate for Pinsize, but the thing is, his race day is not forget, I do have Mexico after Brazil.
There
So
is. There's still a long way to go, and just to mention that Ven has invited TTWL, obviously Tea Time Weekend League, to a tournament, which takes,
the tournament.
a tournament which takes part on, which starts in January 2022. So
January 2022. Okay.
yeah, there you go. So let's get that right. Let me just see if I got this right. Yep, TTWL been invited to a tournament by Ven, which takes part in which takes start in 2022. There you go. I think I got that right. So now then, you've got DxT Matty he's got Moylan for company. So we've only got 12 left on the grid.
Non-human and Dura is gonna go side by side in the beginning of Sector 2, and Dara is, or Darug? How would you say that? Dara.
Yeah.
Thank you. Sorry, but Dara has had an amazing exit on what turn is that? That is turn 4 there.
Oh, a little bit of a tank slap. Sorry, a little bit of a tank slapper there for Moyland. Carry on.
Moyland is still trying to. He had a terrible exit into turn 4, and Dara was able to make use of that incident. But we might see non-human lose a position once again with speedy number 25.
But we're gonna
taking that position easy.
But we got a three-way battle up front between DxT Matty, Moyland, and Ven. These three could be a very fun evening, but a 5-second penalty for Freedom for speeding in the pit lane. Is that going to be his evening over? As Moyland does take the lead from DxT Matty. So lap 4 of 8 and a spin. That is Ven who's gone. Ven has gone for a spin. Oh my god, squeaky bum time there. As cars were going through Ven. So now it's down to a 2-horse race, as these two are, well, Matty is 4 seconds ahead of Dara, as Louis has retired.
Louis has retired on the track, I believe. Is that right?
So where is Louis?
I actually don't know.
How many cars actually on track? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 11 cars on track.
Yeah. Okay,
so that means he's retired in the pits then.
Well, that's good. I have no idea if he did, but we're gonna have to check a little replay at the end of that. But as it stands right now, Moylan is keeping that lead and increasing the gap between him and DxT Matty by a huge margin. But Matty does have an ace up his sleeve with that DRS, staying within that 1 second gap. So it's gonna be beneficial for him there. And if you see right
Freedom's
now,
gone on the hards. I've just seen that.
Freedom is gonna go with the undercut potentially, go with the long run on the hards, do that pit stop early and make these last for the rest of the race. All he needs to do, because like around the pit stop at Brazil is around, I'd say maybe 22, 23.
Oh, Moylan picks up a 3-second penalty. That is going to be a bit dangerous for him. You there, Justin?
Yep, I'm here.
Yep, cool. Every now and again you keep coming in and out.
Mate, I don't know what it is, to be honest.
So last night you were once you had your little splutter
altercation with the internet, yeah.
Yeah, it was fine. But I think I found my favourite livery. So
whose is it?
Mine, where'd he go?
I like Speedy's actually.
Where'd mine go? There's Bexney in 7th. That's what I like. Bit colourful. Bit colourful. Yeah.
Danny Ricciardo livery, new to this season actually.
Yeah, it is. I actually like that.
It actually does look very nice. I like the blue with the extra hints of yellow on the back. But the thing is, I'm seeing 2 different type of color schemes that really puts me off a little bit. But you know what? Is from a professional Formula 1 driver here, so
I think we'll get that one out.
Yep, we'll get that one out. But me personally, I actually really like Speedy's. I love the red with the red lion, and also at the front, right before, let's go right under the halo, the nice red, white, and blue under under that right in front of the steering wheel. I actually like that design with it.
Yeah.
But it's all about preference at the end of the day, and actually this gives the drivers an opportunity to show how creative they can be with their liveries.
Definitely. My brother has gone with the same livery every race. He hasn't changed. He said it's all about the racing, not the liveries. That's what he says to me. So,
I mean, I'm guessing that's why he chose a basic design, but that's besides the point. But non-human,
as Cons picks up a 5-second penalty.
Cons, that's going to hit him hard there. Because I've actually been Cons' teammate before, I believe. And Maddie, actually. Both in different respective leagues.
Yeah.
And I do gotta say, I'm actually proud of Maddie right now.
I think Hobo liked your attempt at saying Dara. He put the rug, because you said the rug, didn't you? Then he put the rug. LOL.
Oh, no. If something happens to Dara where they get kicked out, or not kicked out, but
Matty's in the pits.
Matty does come into the pits, making a last shootout, which is actually is going to make you question Moylan's pit stop strategy here. Those softs are definitely going to be having a hard time as drivers are actually struggling to match the speed.
Speedy gets in. Talking of speed, Speedy gets a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. So guys,
well then back to Hobo. With Dara, let's just say that if Dara either messes up or screws someone over, I would just say that incident right there is just going to go under the rug. So.
Oh, I'll just notice that someone else isn't here. Oh, you missed it. First week. Right, there's a guy in here.
Oh,
right.
Cons is fun.
Oh, Cons. Right, there's a guy first week, right? His name is Johnny Stokes. Right, now, I think it was either, first week was either, it was China and Japan, right? I think that was the first week. Now, it's been such great racing, right, all the way through. Right, I mean, amazing. And Hobo and Johnny, and there was a couple of others having a great race. But let's just say I put an R in Stokes.
What, Storks?
Nope. Let's put...
Oh, other position. Got it.
So,
no.
Johnny Stokes became Johnny Strokes.
Yeah.
Mate, I was gone. I was gone for about 5 minutes. I was literally gone.
Oh man.
Yeah, I 5 minutes.
I thought you would say stonks like the
No. I just couldn't believe it. I was sort of like it's like literally the racing was so brilliant. I was just like, of talking, floating fast, and then suddenly Johnny Strokes comes out of my mouth. I was sort of like, dull. It was just so funny. But yeah, I was gone. That was it. I was gone.
Oh, I think Cons has some front wing. Does he have front wing damage?
Let's have a look.
He is struggling.
But Cons is actually on the back now of Bexney, I believe. As Dara picks up a 3-second penalty.
Another 3-second for Speedy here.
So there is going to be penalties coming into play here.
Well, actually, let's look at the penalties right now. Actually.
Yep.
And Moylan has 8 seconds.
Cons has 11, but Moylan.
Cons has 11.
I think.
Speedy has 8. Freedom has 5.
Oh, as Cons does run wide there. Jamie Murphy picks up a penalty.
It does not look good here for the penalty runners.
Oh, and also, driver of the day. I do it overall. So.
Of course.
Yep.
Well, actually, that's what we did with the F2.
Yes.
And, was it in Corpo Mass or was it Rainers? I forget which F2 league it was.
Most probably the one we did on the weekend.
Yes. Okay. Yeah.
Yes, the one we did that we left. Oh, as Cons is really struggling here. I'm just wondering whether he has got a wing or not. I'm just going to have a look because he's running wide. Oh, there's Bexney's where's Bexney gone? Oh, he's there on the left-hand side, just at the pit entry, as Cons does enter the pit X entry as well himself, and gets another 5-second penalty. So we're going to have a look up front. Sorry, carry on. What was that?
I was going to say they really have to monitor how fast they're going.
Yeah.
Especially now, right now, because it's a safety car, so they really have to be
Oh
careful.
yeah, safety car is out. Didn't see that. Well noticed. But yeah, these guys have been These guys have been, you know, racing this game long enough to know where that pit entry is.
So it is.
As
I mean,
Moyland is
not
serving a
everyone is
5-second
perfect, but you
penalty.
cannot really mess up that much. Come on,
Sorry.
and Speedy, another
Yep.
5 seconds.
You know.
I get it's in your name. I get it's in your name, but you're not Speed Racer, okay? You're in a red car, not the white one, okay? But you know what's one thing I wish that they would do? Like you see how with the player career the player created decals, and you see the pit crew is just all like a white and gray like design.
Oh, I think Cons has been disqualified for. I think he just overtook the safety car.
He did.
He overtook the safety car.
He overtook the safety car while being behind other drivers. You cannot overtake while behind other drivers. You're just gonna have to stay with that pack. If you're at the front of that pack, then yes, you can.
Oh, who's that? Oh, that's Cons in the wall there. But yeah, but just quickly going back to this Johnny Strokes thing. Apparently, I put Habo off because he was laughing so hard on that race.
Yeah. Oh, for Strokes?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Because I like what I said to Johnny Strokes, but yeah.
Well,
Habo.
let's just say this, right?
Yep.
Let's just say this. I've actually been in a worse situation where for the league that I would do normally on Wednesdays with Gran Turismo,
right?
Commentating with them. Once I say this name, you're gonna instantly see where this is going.
Right.
His gamer tag was ART Hawkers.
Okay.
Yeah. So you could see.
Yeah.
Where it's good. Hockey.
Yes.
Where were you thinking?
Huh?
Actually, what you were thinking.
No.
But yeah, it was just like, oh man.
Yeah. So
I was not in a good time.
I'm hoping we're going to finish with more than. Well, I'm hoping we're going to finish with just the drivers who've got on track now because, yeah.
I mean, I don't know, but you know who has been giving the biggest lifeline through the safety car is Freedom.
Yes, definitely.
With using those hards, and also now on the softs, with most of the drivers ahead of them are using mediums. And we all know how fast Freedom can be, so we can definitely see.
Well, his internet, touchwood, seems to be better at the moment.
Okay. It did sound like I was knocking on a plate, but I swear it was a desk.
That's cool. Yeah, it actually seems like his internet seems to be okay since that disconnection I think was from the start since we started. So at the moment it seems to be all right.
It looks interesting though. You gotta say.
But everyone is on. The safety car is in this lap, so they're all going to be warming those tyres up. DxT Matty does lead the way with Dara in second. You got Jamie Murphy at the back with Speedy.
Dara is getting really close to Matty. Like, really got to give the space there. You don't want to get another 5-second time penalty.
No,
and actually and he's off. Bennett actually gets a terrible reaction time to that restart. And Moylan might get a position here into turn 1 as he's going to go wide on the outside. Now going to be on the inside of turn 2, side by side as they go. And Bennett gets a little bit of oversteer, losing 2 positions to Moylan and Non-Human into turn 2. And now, okay, my screen just glitched out so badly. It said that it showed that Matty was spun.
Oh, right, okay. But no, DxT Matty and Dara had a little coming together, which has put Dara down to 5th place. But guys, don't forget this is also a reverse grid. So if it stays like this, Matty will start in 9th place, and Jamie will start in 3rd place, and Freedom will start in 3rd. No, Jamie will start in.
Jamie will start in 1st, Matty will start in 9th, and Freedom will potentially start in 5th. 3rd?
Apparently 3rd. So yeah, we're gonna have going up the hill here. We're gonna have a battle with at least 1, 2, 3, 4 of them.
Oh, look at Non-Human. Non-human. Oh, he gets nudged by DxT Matty and now stuck behind Moylan as they're going to go 3 wide into turn 1.
Yep. Oh, he's going to go into the centre S's. This is not looking good as DxT Matty is now down to second place. Or is he? He's having a fight with Moylan here. These two are battling now.
Oh, watch Non-human. Watch Non-human. He's trying to get that space between Moylan and Matty, but Moylan closes off that gap. And now Non-human's going to try and battle Moylan, but Moylan pushes him off. Didn't give the space there. That could go down to the stewards.
Oh, Jamie's out. Jamie is out of the race.
Wait,
is
Jamie
he retired on track? I think he's
retired.
He has retired on track.
If you see that red marker on the top, yep, that he has retired on track. That is a big no-no.
Or has he? Because his car's stopped now.
No, he has. No, that's the track. He's on the track right now. He did not go into the pits.
Yeah, no, Jamie has retired on track then. So we've still got this battle, amazing battle out front, and he is retired on track too.
Marshall's gone. Marshall is gone. Safety car.
Oh.
Another safety car. And Matty's gonna go in and change his tires to the softs potentially, and he's gonna have three other drivers following him in this. I think that's the wrong call there. I think Matty does have the skills with those mediums to stay up front, and plus he had no time penalty. So even if he got overtaken, he would have been in a good position for the race win. But at this point he's technically just given the race win to Non-human here.
Well, really? You reckon?
I think that's a very bad call there. Because if you remember, Matty would have been leading, right?
Yep.
And what happened to the previous safety car, the person that was in third had a terrible restart, and it was only him and Moylan. And Moylan has a 3-second time penalty, so even if Moylan was to go in front of Matty, Matty would still technically be in first place due to time penalties. So for me personally, I think that's a bad call for Matty, but hopefully he does have the skills to overtake Non-human to take back that first place, but it's going to be a tough order with Non-human.
It's going to be tough. We're down to 7 drivers from 13. After we had Jamie Murphy retire on track, and I ain't got a clue what happened to my brother.
I can actually tell you. So you know that hairpin in Sector 2, the second one?
Right, okay.
He actually got a little bit of... It looks like he got a little bit of oversteer on there and went off the track and hit the wall potentially.
Right, okay.
Because I know at least that was the place. I forget if there... I kind of forget if there's like a wall there or not, but if there is, then that would explain everything.
Cool.
But yeah, very unfortunate for Marshall there. He really does want to represent himself well, but he's going to be out of this first race. But as I said before, it's not over just yet. We still have another race in Mexico, so stay tuned. Do not click off of this, because you don't want to miss it. But as we take this silence time while the safety car comes in.
You're right. So they both says the remaining 7 are so quick, which they are. They are all so quick, but only 2 of them with no penalties at the moment, and that is Non-human and DxT Matty. So
and
this could...
personally, I think Matty threw away his chance.
There's 2 laps.
There is going to be 2 laps. Yeah.
He's got no penalties, so he can still win this.
Yeah, Matty. Yeah, he does not have any penalties, but the thing is, he needs to get ahead of Non-human.
That is true.
Right now.
That is true. That is very, very true. So safety car is in this lap. So basically, it is down to Non-human and Matty for the win. Simple as that.
Unless Non-human, I'm actually going to quickly check to see if any of them have any warnings.
Yep.
Non-human only has 1, and Matty only has 1, so it can go either way here.
So we're waiting to get underway then. Moylan is officially the safety car at the moment. He is warming those tyres, and there he goes. But you're going to have Non-human and Dara side by side.
Oh, look at Matty. Matty's already fallen down to 6th.
So what has happened to Matty then? He is down, but Freedom is now up to 4th. And who's that's gone? Then
Venet goes very wide into turn 1 there.
Wide? He's cut half the track, I think. I think he cut half the track. So then you're going to have...
Speedy.
Yep. So these two are battling it out for that 6th and 7th position, but this is where we are going to be up the front with Moyland and Non-Human leading the way. Moyland, don't forget, has penalties, Non-Human doesn't, but Matty now down in 5th place. I think he's got to stick with them to, well, he's going to get a podium, that is for sure, but whereabouts on the podium, that is the question. Can he get in front of Non-Human? He's got a battle to do it. He's got 2 laps to do it.
Well, it looks like he's really struggling here on those softs, as he can't even catch up with the front 4. And as it stands right now, Matty will be in 2nd place, and Non-Human will be in 3rd. As Non-Human does set the fastest lap, gonna bag in an extra point, but as I said before, I truly believe Matty has thrown away his chance of taking the race winning.
Matty are now up to 5th place with a pass on Ven. As Ven looking for that move back. There's no DRS, remember, because of the safety car. Ven looking to go round the outside. And Matty holds on to 5th place, but we're going to go up to top then.
Oh, hold on. We're now going to be in a serious situation here, as DxT Matty is now 3 seconds behind Moyland. So now as it stands right now, Moyland is 2nd, Non-Human is in 1st, and Matty is in 3rd. Matty really does need to keep up the pace, or else he won't be getting that silver medal, and he'll be getting a bronze. But it comes around the final turn. Do we see any changes up the front? Looks like Non-Human's not going to make any chances of making a battle with Moyland, but it doesn't matter, as he's going to come across the line 2nd behind Moyland, but when, due to time penalties, Moyland's going to be the first one to come across the line, and could potentially be the 2nd place, in which he is. Matty goes up to 3rd.
Grabs 3rd place. So
I think it was a seriously bad call from Matty. Really bad call.
Yep, you're right there. It could be right. So what an eventful first race. I think Non-Human got a win last week as well, if I remember rightly. So
good turnout, keeping it clean.
Yeah.
And staying and keeping up the pace.
Yep.
And it looks like at this point it looks like the script has been flipped. As before it was Freedom that was always the best brother, but as it stands right now, Non-Human is the one that's going to take that top step on that podium.
So only 7 finishers out, the 13 that started them, and they were. Sorry.
It is unfortunate, to be honest.
Yeah, it is unfortunate. I'm sure. Well, obviously, TTSL is only just started, only 3 weeks in, so obviously more drivers will eventually come, I'm sure of that. But Non-Human does win then with no penalties. Moyland in 2nd and DxT Matty in 3rd. They are podium. DxT Matty also with no penalties. Dara in 4th, Ven in 5th, Freedom in 6th, Speedy in 7th. They are all the ones that did finish. The non-finishers were Marshall, Jamie Murphy, DxT Cons, Bexney, Louis, and Pin-sized
Geezer.
Pin-sized Geezer, that's the one.
Well, look, think of this, right? Look, when you go, I'm actually gonna make this easy for you. So when you go to like a bar and you get like a beer,
Pint-sized Geezer, right? Yeah, pint-sized Geezer.
There you go. Easy way to remember, just think of beer.
That is going to be, well, when we do load up, that's going to be the end of part 1, guys. But
we're now going to make our way to Mexico.
We will be back for part 2. I'm waiting to find out what time. There usually is given a time in the Discord. Or if Habo can let me know in the chat.
I'm going to be honest, I actually would love to be on that track.
Okay, finally saying it right. Yeah, if I can find out a time, what time we will be back. But guys, yes, we're back in about 10-15 minutes, guys, for part 2, where we will be at Mexico. But guys, for now, I ain't doing my outro because it's not completely out. But guys, for now, we're out.
Take a little break.